Today I'm going to show you how to access the paper buy catalog and place an order through that. So if you go to www.esucc.org, what we do in cooperative purchasing, this will take you to the co-op page, and you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see an ESUCC marketplace tile. If you click on that, that'll log you into the marketplace, and your username is going to be your email address. If you forgot your password, there's a link here to reset that. It'll ask you to enter your email address, and then it'll email you a password reset link. But we're going to go ahead and enter credentials in here and log in. And once you're logged in, you're going to see the home page of the marketplace. And on the right hand side, we do have the dates listed for the paper buy. So February 2nd, that catalog was open. March 10th is the order deadline. March 14th, we run an order aggregation. So it takes multiple staff members' orders and aggregates them into one order per vendor and sends that order to the vendor. That way they're not picking multiple orders for the same school district. And that's based on shipping address. March 14th, that'll be completed. Then March 15th through the 16th, school districts are able to review those aggregated orders and assign a real PO number. And what we mean by that is the first staff member that places an order, that is the PO number the aggregated orders will use. And oftentimes that's not the actual PO number out of your accounting system. So you have the opportunity to go back in and edit that PO number on March 15th through the 16th. And then March 17th, we send those orders to the vendors. April 11th, it will be the delivery of paper to begin date. And then June 14th is the deadline. So to place an order for paper, you can come down to the shop paper buy. You also have the opportunity to find the ESUCC 2022 paper logo down below and click on the globe icon there. So there's two ways to access it, and then you can also access it through supplier stores and ESUCC paper buy. We're going to direct everybody to the button here. It takes you to the same place. Once it gets to this page here, this is the paper store. You can search the store by clicking on the search button up above. But before I do that, I'll give you some explanation. The landing page, if you need to download a PDF catalog, you can click one of these links here. They both are the same PDF or Excel. Depending upon how you want to send that out to your staff and review it. You could have them log in to the marketplace and they could review it here and place their own requisitions. But I know each district is a little bit different. So that's how you get a PDF catalog of that. We also list the timeline here and some information about the buy. Other than that, though, if you want to look at the catalog online, the quickest way to do that is just by hitting search with no search criteria entered into that. And it'll bring up the entire catalog. There's 188 items. And then you can just paginate through the different pages here and review each of the items. So that's one way of doing it. If you happen to know the item number, so 400, 141, is all of the pallets of paper that we have. So if I do a search on that, I fat fingered that, 400, 141, it'll bring up all the pallets that we have. And so it is listed, a -1 PLT, -2 PLT for the number of pallets. The more pallets that you order, you will receive price breaks going throughout here. So it may be cheaper to order a quantity of 1 of 4 pallets versus 4 pallets over here, a quantity of 1. They just give deeper price breaks as you increase. So you have 1 through 21. 21 pallets is a truckload. And so you have that opportunity to order a full truckload if you so choose to. So that's one way. And if you click onto the item, it'll give you a full description of the item. And this may be more important for specialty paper if you so have some. But it really becomes more important probably on the shipping and handling, and we'll show that. So if I need one pallet, I'll go ahead and add that to my cart, and I'm going to continue shopping. Another way to search is to actually come up here and search by all products and look at the different categories. So if I'm looking for 20-pound paper, I can narrow it down by just selecting the 20-pound. And so it's all those items in that category of 20-pound weight is listed here now. So I can come in here, 400, 135, that's a premium. If I want to look at that description, I can click into it and add it to my cart, continue shopping, and so forth. If I need some cardstock or bright colors, let's go look at those. I can come in here and see what the brights are listed. And so at this point, I can even narrow it down by manufacturer or vendor. Most of these are only going to have one. We only have one vendor this year. But I can see there's some different brights in 11 by 17 and 8.5 by 11. So I could actually click on one of these and narrow it down even some more by doing that and say this is the lunar blue that I'm looking to order. I can actually add that to my card here and continue shopping. So I can continue searching like that throughout the catalog. Other than some specialty papers and some mixed packs maybe, this is to where you can get multiple colors in a pack of a smaller case, so you don't have to order a full case of one color. So you can choose one of these, add it to your cart, and continue shopping. And at this point, if I click my shopping cart and want to check out, it's going to prevent me from checking out because I have not chosen a shipping method yet. So it gives me this cart error, and I'm unable to check out at this point. So to find the shipping methods for the paper buy, if I go up to all products and scroll down, you're going to see shipping and handling listed down at the bottom. I choose that. I have 3 options. And I would suggest you click into each one of these options and look at those. So by default, we have a free version. What that means is they're going to bring the pallet to the back of the truck and set it on the back of the truck. You've got to be able to lift it off the truck onto the ground and then move it into your own building. So, and it provides a description of that. We call it FOB to the tailgate, freight on board to the tailgate. So the other options are liftgate to ground delivery and liftgate inside delivery. And depending upon which one of these you choose, or multiple ones potentially, if you choose inside service, you also have to have the liftgate service listed. So if I click on liftgate, it provides me the driver will lower pallets to the ground with a hydraulic lift. Buyer staff are responsible for moving the pallets into the building. Quantity is 1 per every 4 pallets. So for every 4 pallets, you have to add a quantity of 1 to it. So 8 pallets, I need 2, and so forth. So if I so choose that, I add that to my cart, and I can continue shopping. I'm going to hit the back button just to get back to those results. The last option is liftgate and inside delivery. Now it does require that I have the liftgate service also added, but so this is really the inside delivery portion of it to be delivered inside your building. So if I click on that, it's $195 per pallet. So it gives you that description here. So if I ordered 4 pallets, I'm going to have 4 of these. This does get quite expensive at that point, so you may consider some other methods. I know some small districts don't have that capability, so they have to choose the inside delivery, but you can add that to your cart too. And it's based on the number of pallets that you've actually ordered. So what you'll have to do is kind of calculate how many pallets of paper. A pallet of paper includes 40 cases of 8.5 by 11. So you'll have to estimate if you do 11 by 17 or any other size than 8.5 by 11. And so at this point, I can go ahead and add that to my card also, since I chose liftgate services. You can do liftgate by itself. They just take it off the truck and put it on the ground for you, and that's fine. And then you move it inside your building. So at this point, my error message has gone away, so now I can check out. And when I do that, it transfers my shopping cart back over into our main marketplace. At this point, it has transferred that, and I did have an extra one I was in here shopping earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that. So if you do that, each time you go into the store, you may get multiple shipping methods. You might want to remove one of those before you actually check out. So if I remove that, I'm still good. I still have my shipping methods in there that I want. I can click on the checkout button. And at this point, it's my last step. And the last step is to choose my shipping address. And so the district has multiple shipping addresses. If I want it to go up to our Ainsworth office, I could choose that. The billing address, most districts are only going to have one billing address. But if they do have two, it would be listed there. So you choose the correct billing address. And the last thing is enter an PO number. At this point, you could enter a PO number or you could leave this blank, and it's really up to the school district to make that decision. If you leave it blank, the marketplace will sign or assign a purchase order number and attach that to it. So it'll be ESUCC dash and then an incremental number. So at that point, if everything's correct and I say maybe I want a PO number of 9291, I can hit place order. Now I'm not going to do that here. It would send it into an approval chain and I'm live. But what that would do then is send it off to the approval chain for your district. You do need to approve your own requisitions if you have placed an order. So what I'd need to do if I'm the approver for our district, I would need to go back to the home page, and I could do that by clicking on the logo up at the top. And then underneath annual by dates, there will be a section listed, requisitions pending approval. And you'd be able to click on that requisition and approve it right there. And that would conclude the process for placing a paper order. If you need to contact us, email us at coop@esucc.org or go to esucc.org, what we do, and select cooperative purchasing. And at the bottom of the page is our contact information for all staff. Thank you.